Hello, my name is Ken Fredette. I'm from Wallingford. I'm running for the Vermont House to represent District Rutland 2, which is Clarendon, Proctor, Timoth, Wallingford, and West Rutland. And I should note that the town of Timoth in the last redistricting was split up 10 years ago. So they actually end up with 3 representatives in Montpelier. But only those in the easternmost part of the town can vote for candidates from Rutland 2. But I want to pledge here that if I am elected, I will represent all the people of Timoth, not just the Easterners. And we'll be redistricting again after this year's census, and I do not support splitting up towns. I understand it's necessary sometimes for the numbers, but I think it should be avoided wherever possible. So there are lots of pressing matters with us these days in this strange new world. Of course, the most pressing one is currently the coronavirus pandemic. It's not only in Vermont, it's all across the planet. And we've been truly blessed here in Vermont thus far, due in no small part to strong and consistent leadership at the state level and the understanding and cooperation of Vermonters. But we must remain vigilant and keep everyone healthy and safe. Helping to create a vibrant economy in this new world is a challenge that I am ready for. It's also imperative to work and work hard to put substance behind the word equity. Again, we're blessed to be in Vermont, but we are certainly not without some of the divisiveness we've seen running rampant elsewhere. And it was not long ago that I myself was part of the All Lives Matter crowd. But with help from a lot of other people, I came to a better understanding of the topic, and I think that puts me in a good position to help bring people together. So those are 2 major issues, but of course, all the while, our house is still on fire. Rebuilding the economy, eliminating social injustices, building a better future, a brighter future for our children. They're all worthy and necessary, to be sure, but they're also out of reach without air to breathe, water to drink, and food to eat. They're all out of reach without a planet to live on. We've really got to kick it up a notch on climate change. And there are, of course, many other issues ripe for thoughtful deliberation by our legislators. I have always been a staunch supporter of education, and I always will be, because I believe if you take care of the children, everything else will fall into place. They're going to be running the show pretty soon. I do agree that the time has come to relieve the financial pressures on property owners. We rely too heavily on the property tax to fund our education system. This is not to say I don't support Act 60 and 68, but a new revenue stream, a more progressive tax would be in order to relieve the burden on our property owners in Vermont. And I'm ready to have that conversation. I think I can bring good things to the table. We also have to provide for decent and affordable housing, health care, and child care that are accessible to everyone. And any efforts we make in those directions will also create decent and satisfying jobs. So it's a win-win situation all around. I love Vermont. I was born and raised here, and except for a handful of years, I've lived all my life here, so far, as they say. I will always work to preserve the foundations of our way of life, like farming and respect for the land, and I'll also look for ways to make things even better. I can't remember a time when it's been more important for our voices to be heard, and ordinarily I would say, get out and vote. But these are not ordinary times, so I'll just say, please vote and stay safe. Thank you.